Hello everybody. Now I am going to start with the new lecture. This lecture is for translation course. I will present this lecture for fourth stage evening study. In the previous lecture, I have mentioned what is meant by translation and what are the characteristics of good translator, as well as the types of translation. Now, in this lecture, I will give you also a brief idea about translation and to help you how to translate the text from the source language to target language. Translation is the comprehension of the meaning of a text and subsequent production of an equivalent text, likewise called translation, that communicates the same message in another language. The text that translated is called the source text, and the language that is translated into called target language. Process of translation. Nida states that there are two types of an activity in the process of translation: understanding the SLT, that means source language text, formulating the TLT, that means target language text. In this diagram, I will explain for you how to translate text from source language to target language. A text to be translated to target language or translation, the main idea between them is in meaning. Steps in translation process. Ronald states that there are 6 steps in translation process: tuning, analysis, understanding, terminology, restructuring, and the last one, checking. In brief, I will explain them. First, tuning means the translator try to get the context of the text, the language style, and understanding it. Analysis: in this step, translator analyze the text in the sentence level and can be done by breaking the source language text into clauses and phrases and examine syntactical relation one another. Comprehension: in this step, translator try to catch the overall meaning of the text and be equipped with his vast knowledge of the text. Terminology and effort to find equivalent and appropriate terms for the transfer forms from source language to target language. Restructuring: in this step, translator try to make a new structure in target language TL after the SL source language text has been splitted structurally and semantically into clauses, phrases, and words. The last steps, checking. Checking means proofreading. Translator check the final draft and then consult it to expert or editor, etc. Next lecture, I will give you a text and ask you to translate a text from source language to target language. Thank you, my dear students, for your listening.